Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at ChicnScratch. Today is Tuesday, January 9th, 2024. If you're watching this live, let me know if you can hear me. I need to pull my chair up. Hopefully that's not too loud. Okay, can you guys hear me? I can see y'all are there now. Just noticed my camera's up there. Okay, I've got a thumbs up. Okay, so I am going to attempt to make a really cute project for you guys tonight. The only thing we're doing tonight is we're going to make this cute project that you see on the screen. Let me make sure that my camera is on my desk and not my face, because y'all might pass out if you were to see me. David came down here and he said, "Are you going live?" I'm like, yeah. He's like, "You're still in your pajamas." I'm like, "I know. I'm just going to make a project tonight. That's it." So I'm going to be in and out. We're not going to be doing prizes. Not much chit chat. I still have some, I'm still not well. Yeah, so, but I'm here and I'm going to make that cute little box that y'all just saw on the screen. So what we're using tonight is the Cutest Cows stamp set. This is in the new mini catalog. The paper that we're using is Rock and Roll, and that's also in the new mini catalog. And the dies that we're using tonight, we're just going to be using the circle from the Reach from the Stars. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to go ahead and stamp our images real quick. We're using Memento ink. And here's the cow body. Here's the greeting. And then here's the face. And I just forgot my Stampin' Blend basket. I think it's across the room. Okay, so Memento ink. Yeah, I really didn't even decide if I was going to go live until probably about 30 minutes ago. I was talking to my sister and I said, okay, I think my stomach can handle going live. I think. Let's not jinx it, right? Okay. Let me close this up. Now we're going to do some coloring. Let's see, what can I get? You know what? I'll get this. This will keep it from making a clinking noise. Let's see. I'm using Smoky Slate and Petal Pink. So Tina says she's watching this in her pajamas. You know, when I don't feel well, I kid you not, I feel like wearing your pajamas makes you feel better, right? I think it does. So if you've never done that before, you should try it, because I really do think that keeping your pajamas on makes you feel better. This is like, how many days now? I woke up Friday morning sick as a dog. Couldn't even function. I have to tell y'all something too. So like Saturday when we were taking Gizmo to the vet, my stomach was hurting so bad. I mean, it was hurting so bad. And my friend Becky said, because I was praying all day on Friday, I was like, I mean, I kid you not, I was in so much pain I thought I was going to die. And I kept praying and kept praying and kept praying. I was like, Lord, please, I can't take it no longer. Like David was not here and I was by myself and I was just sobbing. I was in so much pain. And I told Becky, I said, I kept praying and praying, and she's like, okay, try praying to your mother. And so Saturday when we were on the way to the vet, I was in so much pain I thought I was going to throw up in the car. And it was supposed to be about Gizmo, not about me. And so all of a sudden I tried it. I was like, because my mother loved pets. That's where I got my love of pets from, was from my mother. And it worked. So I was like, oh my gosh. My stomachache stopped long enough for us to get through that. And then of course I came home and the stomachache returned. But at least I had those 2 hours of relief. Like my husband says, if my pain level is on a 10, for most people it's probably a 5 because I have like 0 pain tolerance. Yeah. Anyway, I thought if y'all were the praying type, I know not everyone is, but I am. And yeah, it wasn't working on Friday. It was just such a difficult day. I really couldn't even set at my computer long enough to even send an email. Anyway, it's not that bad today. Okay, so the cow is colored smoky slate. All we're going to do now is just color the inside of his ears. Little color there. And we are done coloring. So now we can take the Cutest Cows punch and cut his face out. That sounds not right, right? Okay, so there's that image. Put that there. And then the body. So I should have stamped this on the right side so it wouldn't be so, so I wouldn't have such a hard time punching it. I always kind of do things the hard way sometimes. Okay, now we just have the greeting to cut out. And like I said, we're using the Reach for the Stars. The reason I chose this set of dies is because it has all these fabulous circles. And it fits perfectly for that greeting. I did kind of scan through my dies, but not very well. Okay, let me get my mini machine here. And while I'm die cutting this, I will again apologize for canceling the live sale. I guess God had other plans. That's all I can say, because I just woke up Friday morning and thought I was dying, and it never let up. Like, I just never felt well. So I have rescheduled it to the 19th, and yeah, nothing's changing. Everything will be same time, same place, just a completely different Friday. So yes, and I'm so sorry about that. And I would have emailed everyone that had already filled out the form, but like I said, I honestly couldn't function. Okay, there is the greeting. And I was thinking earlier today, when I was thinking about going live tonight, I was like, oh, here's another benefit to this mat, this glass mat, is when you put your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine on, it don't slide when you use it. So if you have an issue with your your die cut and embossing machine, put it on your glass mat and it doesn't slide at all. Because, you know, it has these rubber tips on the bottom, but that doesn't work on paper. Okay, so now we've got all of our images ready. So I'll slide that up, and I'm going to get the Simply Scored scoring tool. I never posted the PDF or the box template or anything from last week. I will get to it. Y'all know I've been doing this a long time. I will eventually get caught up. It's just gonna not be this week. So I won't forget to do that. I will do it, but yeah, I'm just behind. Okay, so 9 1/4 by 7 is what this measures, and on the 9 1/4 side, I'm going to score this at 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 3/4, 5 1/2, 7 1/4 and 8 1/4. And then on the 7-inch side, I'm going to score it at 1 3/4 on both sides. So 1 3/4 and 1 3/4. We are going to be using these little wobbles on the cow's face tonight. And I did get these on, let's see, I did get them on Amazon. I was trying to see if I've already, which one. I've already opened this one. So there's the wobble that I'm going to put on his head. I was trying to see if there's a measurement. There isn't a measurement, but I can give y'all the link to it. So we're going to set that there too so we don't misplace it. We're going to fold on the score lines and then burnish with our bone folder. This morning when I woke up, I told David, I said, I am not going live. And he's like, you need to try. He said, I know if you go live, you're going to feel better. And I said, no, I don't feel good. I can't do it. And he said, don't say no yet. Just wait and see how the day goes. So the day has not gone too terrible. Yeah, I got a little shipping done earlier. And then I took a rest, like a really long rest. And then I came down here and created this project. We had 7 inches of snow last night. The internet's kind of gone out a couple times, but come back. Our phone's kind of been going out on and off. In fact, on Friday, I didn't even have a phone for like 5 hours. I don't know what was going on with Verizon. Okay, so now I'm going to do the cutting. I'm going to remove the 4 corners. So I'm going to cut up to that score line and then cut up to that second score line, and there's corner number 1. And then we're going to do the same thing. So we're making a little tote box, and I'll give you the measurements of the box, but I forgot to pull some candy that fits in it. So I knew I was going to forget something. Maybe when I'm done making the box, I can stand up, and I have a container of candy in the cabinet behind me, so I can grab that container and see what fits in here. Okay, now, done with that. Now, over here on the side, we're going to cut up to the score line on both of these score lines. And then we're going to trim this one. Okay, so I told y'all, and then we're going to angle cut it. And then we're going to do this on the same, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this morning, like I said, we woke up to 7 inches of snow. David shoveled the driveway enough for him to get his truck out. Well, Chase has COVID, or has been sick. I'm pretty sure it's COVID. And so David not only shoveled our driveway, but then he drove down to Chase's house and shoveled his driveway and took them dinner. I was like, goodness gracious, dude, you are a saint. Okay, that is all the cutting, except I'm going to use the corner rounder to round the corners. Okay, there's that, and that, and now this side. And this side. Oh, I don't even have the strength to do that. Okay, I think, it doesn't look like I got that in the corner all the way. Okay. So now for adhesive. we're going to place adhesive on these two tabs. I'm going to use what's easy. Well, all of our adhesive is easy. What am I saying? Tear and tape sometimes takes longer than the Stampin' Seal Plus. So I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus. And I'm going to do this piece here. And then fold this over and attach it. Just like that. Now, the next piece, you can either fold this over like that, or you can fold them in, whichever looks the best. So if I look at this and I look at this, I'm like, okay, I want it to go over and not on the inside. So then I'm going to place my adhesive on this side. Hopefully that made sense. Okay, we're going to need our liquid glue. Yeah, we've had the snow plows. I don't think we've had them on our road today, but on the road behind us, the main road, we've seen the snow plows a couple times. Okay, so I'm just going to place some liquid glue. David's upstairs cooking dinner. Now we do need to round the corners on one side of this paper. You know, sometimes our punches don't behave also when it's really humid. Okay, now we'll place the adhesive on this. Whew, the adhesive's coming out quickly. Oh, goodness gracious. It slid not in the right spot. Well, it'll be okay. And then now this one. One minute too much comes out, and then the next not enough. Okay, there's the box. So to keep it closed, we're going to use a little mini binder clip. I get these in bulk on Amazon. You can also get them at Staples or Office Max, Office Depot if it still exists. Okay. Now our cow, we're going to put the greeting here and the body there, and then his head here. Now I forgot to grab my, oh no I didn't, I got him. Okay, so I'm going to use my black Stampin' Dimensionals on his body, and I actually want to use as many as I can because the wobble is very it's very it's really high up. See, look, see how high up it is? Isn't that cute though? So I'm going to pop his body up. Yeah, I'm not doing drawings tonight. I can't do, like, I'm just hoping and praying that I don't start feeling sick to my stomach again at any moment. Because you never really know when it's going to happen. Yeah. So now we're going to take this little wobble and, you know, I don't know which side's supposed to go on which side. I don't think it really matters. So I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to remove the backing. And then place it right in the middle of his face or head, whatever you want to call it. His head. And then now I need to remove the backing to this piece. Well, I had it and then I let go. There we go. Isn't that so neat? Okay, so for the greeting, I'm just going to use liquid glue. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't do drawings and prizes tonight. I still haven't shipped the last time I did it, so I've got to get caught up. And we're flying out Friday for the funeral, so I just know that I can't add one more thing to my plate right now. So next week when I go live again, I'll have my prizes and all of that stuff. Yeah. And Diana started cutting for Card Club yesterday, so we're on track for that. Our supplies did come in. I ordered them second day air, so the paper, the embellishments, the ribbon, all the cardstock, the envelopes, it all came in. So I'm using 2 ribbons tonight. I'm using the black and white gingham, and then I'm using the silver and white sheer ribbon. And this is still available. I made sure before I used it today on my project. So I'm just going to tie a bow. And I did actually struggle tying this bow today. I normally don't, but I did. Well, not this time, so that's good. We might trim it a little bit more in just a minute. And I didn't put any embellishments on it because the ribbon is real shimmery and I just kind of felt like it didn't need it. But you could add embellishments if you wanted to. I need a mini glue dot. Let's see, there's one right there. It's not the best bow I've ever tied, is it? Actually, the back side looks better than the front side. Let's use that. Do y'all ever do that? Sometimes when you tie a bow and you look at the back side and you're like, oh, that looks even better. And if you haven't, you should try it. Sometimes it looks better on the other side. Okay, so there it is. I love it. I can't wait to give Olivia a box. See, look at this one. Now, I made one earlier. So I always call this like my warm-up version. Sorry, that's Brookie. She forgot I'm live. Well, I actually told her I wasn't going live. So in my defense or her defense, I'm not sure which way to say that. She doesn't know I'm live. So this was my warm-up version. I was really wanting to use the Celebration Pool Party ribbon. I just love that ribbon so much. So this was my warm-up version. Then I thought, well, I think I can make it look even cuter with the black and white, right? So this one's using Crumb Cake with Pool Party, which is 2 of my favorite color combinations. And then, of course, we have the black and white. Now, I'm going to hop up real quick and grab some candy, and let's see what will fit in here. Okay, like I said, I have a whole container of littles. So we'll open one of these. And let me tell you the measurements real quick. This box measures 3.5 by 3 1/4 by 1 3/4. So here's a little bag of Reese. That looks good. Peanut butter cup and some high chews. Of course, all of that will fit in there. So all of those will fit. If you're the type of person that wants to give chapstick, of course, lots of those will fit in there. You could put a chapstick and some candy as well. Let's see what else I have in here. An almond joy will fit in there. Let's see if these little apple pies will fit in there. Oh yeah, the little Hostess fruit pies. So these little things, they'll fit in there perfectly. Yeah, so hopefully that's enough ideas for you. I don't think a full-size Reese cup will fit in there. And a moon pie will not fit, a mini moon pie will not fit in there either. But that's giving you some ideas of what will fit in there. I'm going to scroll back for just like 3 minutes. I'm going to look at the questions and see if there's anything I need to answer. And then I'm gonna sign off at 7:30. So I'm gonna just look for questions really quick and then I'm gonna sign off. Thank you. Mary says, do you have to mount the wobbles in a certain way? Not that I know of. I've done it. I've used them 3 times, and yeah, they're pretty simple. You just peel the backing off. And then peel the backing off on the other side. That's all I did. Yeah. So Debbie, you can, or whoever said that, Deborah, the mini Hostess fruit pies are where they sell like the little donuts at the grocery store. So our grocery store has the bread department, and then on the back side of the bread department, they have like the white donuts, the chocolate donuts, and then they have the little Hostess stuff. So it's usually in the same place as the bread. And I was going to get y'all the link to the wobbles that I ordered because I know there's a lot of different sizes. And even myself, when I was ordering them, I was like, well, goodness gracious, how do you choose which one to order? And I just took a chance and got it. Yeah. So, here's let me just get the link real quick. So text and copy. So in the chat box, I will post the link. There's the link to the wobbles, and that would be these right here. So this, it came in 2 packages. Yeah. Thank you very much. I will be providing the measurements. I'm going to try to do them tomorrow. I'm going to try to get last week's project done and tonight's, but only if I feel better. If my stomach starts back up again, because believe it or not, it's coming and going and coming and going. And this morning I was sick for hours. Almost kind of like, almost like morning sickness, but worse. But that's not an option for me because I'm too old. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Debbie found high chews at Menards. We love high chews. So Deborah, I told you about the little fruit pies. They're in the bread department, not the candy department. Okay, I'm just scrolling back to see. You could make the box smaller. Absolutely. In fact, I've made this box much larger and much smaller. Okay, I did link the wobbles. Yeah, I think Olivia's going to love it too. I don't think I'll give them to her yet. She has finally discovered how to open a door. Jessica sent me a video this morning of her opening the door and then closing it and then opening the door and closing it. It's so funny. So cute. Okay, I'm so glad y'all like it. It is cute, right? I knew I can make something with the cows, even when you don't feel 100%. It's like, it doesn't need a whole lot to look stinking cute, right? Debbie said wear a mask on the plane. Not to worry. I will be wearing maybe a double mask because I can't afford to get anything else. Yes, it would just, oh. And I appreciate your prayers because the funeral is on Saturday and we're expecting another snowstorm on Friday and then another one on Sunday when we're supposed to come home because I'm just going in really quick and coming right back home. And the chances of our flight getting canceled, the chances of us getting stuck here or stuck in Tennessee is a pretty big chance. Yeah. So, yes, we would appreciate all of your prayers because I don't want to miss the funeral and I don't want to get stuck in Tennessee and I want to get stuck here, right? Deborah says, have you ever used wobbles on a flower head? I have not. No, but now that I own some, Anita, I did post the link, so hopefully you saw that. Hopefully you're still here. And Gabby, I posted the link to the wobbles. And I'll make sure to post them. Hi, Becky. Yeah, I'll post it on my blog tomorrow too if the blog post gets done. Okay, it's past 7:30. I told Dave I wasn't going to overdo it, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And like I said, I will try to get the blog post done before we leave tomorrow or Thursday. And then I will see y'all again next Tuesday. We'll get back to our regular schedule, prizes, and all of that. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sorry I didn't give you advance notice, but I didn't want to post it on my blog and then say I have to cancel again. I've got too many cancels over there on my website, so I just felt like it was just better just to surprise y'all instead of disappoint you, right? Okay, y'all have a great night. Thank you so much.